To the bone, city lights flicker when a freak calls home. No rest, no peace, just a mission's cruel grind. SCP shadows will drag you when you fall behind. While we got our checks in these haunted streets, cursed by the multicams and the streets. Feels like we're losing in the endless war. One man's curse leaves us bleeding sore.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, do you even have any idea how many sticks you got to suck down to get a jacket as fine and exquisite and classy as this? The common man will never know. Bona fide, certified, double stamped. Might be chilly out today, but there's no heat loss here because the fit is lit. Yellow. What do you mean where I'm at? I'm at the range. Yeah, these police calls ain't gonna film themselves. What's up?
Who the hell is interrupting my kung fu?
Yes, I can go to the store later. Yes. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Milk, eggs, bread. Got it. What do you mean, when am I going? After the range. No, I don't know how long it's gonna take. I will go to the store after the range. I can't get done with the range till I get off the phone. I'll see you later. Okay. All right, I love you too. Bye.
Now, Billy, how many times I told you not to call and interrupt my kung fu?
Man can't ever have no peace, I swear. Get me all distracted. I'm not even shooting this gun today. God. Welcome back to another episode of Your Local Cop Probably Sucks. Today, Editor Johnny here, coming to you from the future, or maybe the past, depends on how you look at it. Anyways, whatever intro we attempted to film yesterday was so jumbled and rambling that I tell you, it was harder to understand than the Kamala speech, and it was going to need more snips and cuts and chops in a butcher shop to make anything coherent out of it. So we're going to have ourselves a little do-over, because I tell you, you leave that little yellow jacketed freak out there in the world for too long with no adult supervision, he just starts making happy mistakes all over the place, and there's no coming back from it sometimes. So with that being said, what we meant to say was today we will be going to Alabama. It is a 50-round qual shot from 5 to 25 yards and split up into 8 stages. It is typically shot on an FBI Q target and big bowling pin silhouette, of which you will need 35 out of 50 rounds within that silhouette to pass. How hard was that? Let's get back to the video. All right, we will be shooting these drills cold, no warm-ups. Got to the range, stapled up a target, and we're just gonna go. We will also be shooting these drills today with no do-overs, no alibis, no mulligans. What you see is what you get. We have a live target cam. You're going to see it in real time. If the hits are ugly, they're ugly. If we find a way to screw this up so bad that we fail the qual, that's what's going to go out. Today's wild cards, we will, as always, be shooting left-handed despite not being left-handed. And the people have spoken. We will be shooting with a Poly 80, irons only. If you remember last time that we had this gun, I only have a right-handed holster for it. So I didn't want to shoot right-handed again today. I did want to keep the lefty. So for this particular wild card today, we will be drawing right-handed, switching over left, going to work from there. So it's like a wild card and a half, I guess. That's exciting. We'll also be using reduced size targets. So for our 15-yard and 25-yard drills, we will only be counting the C zone. For our 7-yard drills, we will only be counting the center mass A zone. And for our 5-yard drills, we will only be counting hits in the full head box. Before we get to it, let's have a quick word from our sponsor and we'll be right back. Today's video is sponsored by Ramen Co. Ramen Noodles. If you're like me, you sure can work up a hunger out there in the field doing some of the most technical training to pass the toughest police calls around. And by the time I get home, who's got the time and energy to make a fresh hot meal? Don't even mention going out. In this economy, are you kidding? Heck no, that's when I trust Ramen Co. Ramen Noodles, with such flavors as blazing hot cheesy puffs, tuna fish peanut butter, and Kai's Trap House Deluxe. Mmm. Ramen Co. Ramen Noodles. It's cheap, kinda gross, and poor people love it. Just like Alabama. Let's get back to the video. For stage 1, we start out at 25 yards. We have 35-second par on this. At the beep, we will draw, take cover, fire 6 rounds standing, and then go to a kneeling position for another 6 rounds. So much time. I'm gonna go count my hits. I'll be back. Oh, okay, never mind. For stage 2, we will start at 25 yards where we will advance to 15 yards. We will draw and fire 3 rounds. We have an 8-second par for this. For stage 3, 4, and 5, we go to 15 yards. We have a 5-second par. We start from low ready and we will fire 3 rounds. We will then repeat this for stage 4 and 5 to give us a total of 3 cycles of this drill. For stage 6, we start at the 15-yard line where we will advance to 7 yards. We will draw and fire 2 rounds. We have 8 seconds to get this done. Stage 7, we start at 7 yards, 7 at 7, where we will draw and fire 12 rounds with a 25-second par. You heard that correctly. We have 25 seconds at 7 yards to fire 12 rounds. Amazing. Ah, I need another round. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Hell yeah!
Give me a
Hell yeah! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Suck my dick, Alabama! Ah! And for stage 8, our final drill, we go to the 5-yard line where we will draw and fire 6 rounds strong hand only, 6 rounds weak hand only. This also has a 25-second par. It's very generous. Very generous. Now maybe it's just me, but 25 seconds feels like a long time for this. I bet I can switch hands every shot and probably still get it done.
Wow.
Holy shit, it's very forgiving. Like, Alabama. What are we doing here? There it is. Alabama, we need to talk. Okay, final thoughts. Let's talk about it. Ouch. I probably could have used my time a little bit better there at 25 yards and gotten a little bit more hits in there. But at the same time, we came nowhere close to failing. This is pretty close to Colorado territory as far as terrible. I'm not ready to relinquish Colorado's title of worst qual yet, but it's pretty close. And here's the thing, because I know a lot of people will be thinking the same thing I thought when I read this qual. These times are very generous. They're very generous, and they're split up into a lot of shot groups of 6. And I did some digging on that, and it turns out, yeah, when this qual first came out, it might have been a little bit challenging because all that time was built in to accommodate revolvers. So these 12-round drills, you had 25 seconds to fire 6, reload a revolver, and fire another 6, which makes sense. Here's the problem, Alabama. We're not shooting revolvers anymore. Times have changed, and this qual hasn't been updated in 25 years from what I understand, and that's a big problem. I was a little bit almost offended to see some quals haven't been updated in like 5 or 6 years, sometimes 10 years when researching these. 25 years is egregious. That is absolutely insane. There's a lot that's changed in the world in 25 years, and the fact that we have done nothing in Alabama to get with those times. You can say that about a lot of things in Alabama, but I digress. Needs to be addressed. I think it's time for an update, if you will. It's time to modernize, you could say. That's all I got for today. I'll be putting a poll up as usual where y'all can vote on next week's state as well as the wild cards. And I think that's it. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that influencer cool guy stuff. And we'll see you next time. So remember, be good out there. If you can't be good, be careful. Can't be careful, rhythm with the tism. ADHD out.
Real life. I'm searching for the truth beneath the surface of what they see on the TV. Real life.
Hell yeah! Ah!